Hello everybody and welcome back to Fallout 4. Now, I have some unfortunate news. I've been having bad luck with files recently, and if you've been watching the Fallout New Vegas playthrough, the second episode's file was corrupted, couldn't edit it, meaning I cannot upload it. That's step one of bad news. So, if you are watching that, episode 2 will actually be technically episode 3, and they'll be missing content, and I'm very sorry about that. And I'll explain that all more detail on the New Vegas playthrough. Secondly, I don't know if it's the game fucked up. I think one of my mods or something got effed up, and I am now unable to play on the Boneyard Bones Malone either. It's great. I'm having a great time right now. So, we're going to make light out of a bad situation. We are going to be starting another playthrough, except this time, we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be doing a no guns playthrough of the game. Now, I know people have done this before, but I've never done it, so I'm excited to try this out, and we're going to jump right into it. Alright, so the story with this one. He's a Terminator prototype. Now, he is a prototype, so he never learned how to function and work guns, but he still knows how to kill, and it's all melee.
Good morning.
We, of course, had to go with the full muscular build, with him being a Terminator. Alright, so now we're going to be looking at our special. Now, the cool thing about this happening is I was able to get rid of the mod. I found the mod that made it to where I got a ton of more special points. So we actually have the correct amount of special points. We have to actually build our character. I also have a mod installed. I had the same one that gave special did give an XP boost, if you didn't notice. I still want the XP boost, mainly because leveling up faster, I don't really see... I just realized my green screen's all fucked up. Oh, I wonder how long that's been like that. Anyways, leveling up in this game, everything scales to your level through, for the most part, all the main storyline, and then definitely all the stuff you run into throughout the game. Everything scales to your level, so it's really not that big of a deal. And on top of that, with my 5 times damage multiplier, everything's super dangerous either way. I just like having an XP boost because I like to level up quickly in the game so I can get through all the perks. I have the mod that adds higher level perks for when you get past level 50 or 60, when the game starts to get slow, so that everything is still interesting. I'm still unlocking new stuff, and it's really cool. I like to have the XP boost because it just makes the leveling and all that go faster, so you get the more cool, interesting stuff quicker. It doesn't really make it easier per se. I mean, it doesn't. Like, there are things you unlock, but also, again, everything scales to your level, so it's not like you're fighting super easy mobs at this crazy level. Like, you're still fighting mobs that are supposed to be at your level anyways, so it's really not a huge deal. With that being said, with us leveling so fast, we can technically up all of our perks fast. But the problem is, I don't like that. I don't want to be at 10 with everything first. So one rule I'm making for myself is I cannot increase any of my actual special points until I have gathered every bobblehead that increases special. So that's the strength bobblehead, perception bobblehead, endurance bobblehead, charisma, intelligence, agility, luck. I have to get all of those bobbleheads first before I can start increasing these with XP. So I'm going to show my build and we're going to talk about it a little bit. All right, so let's take a look. Obviously, strength has to be pretty high, considering we're doing a pretty much melee only build. I am also going to allow explosives. Those are not guns, so we can use grenades and stuff like that as well. But considering it's 90% going to be melee, strength has to be pretty high. We're going to start that at 7 for now. That'll get us access to most of the perks and give us a good strength for whacking. Perception we're going to be doing at 4. That's one away from getting the explosives perk, which we're definitely going to want. And again, we can get a perception bobblehead pretty easily right in the beginning of the game. Endurance, we're going to start at 1. Now, I know that is questionable. There are a lot of good endurance perks, and obviously endurance is your health. So that is, you know, big deal for someone who's melee. But there's a lot of the other ones that we need to have higher that I just had to sacrifice something. Charisma, we're starting at 2. And again, once we get the bobblehead, we'll be at 3, which will be really nice. The main perk we're going to want from Charisma is honestly Lone Wanderer. It's going to up our carry weight and mainly damage resistance, since we are going to take no other companions except for Dogmeat. Now, Dogmeat is a melee-only companion, so that's why I think that's a good companion to pick. I think Strong is also, you know, a big melee one, but we're still going to stay away from companions in general, and we're just going to stick with Dogmeat. Intelligence, again, great perk, or a great stat, but we're going to start it at 1. Again, I had to make sacrifices somewhere, and with the Intelligence 1, we're going to skip down to Luck 5. That'll get us access to Idiot Savant, which, having an Intelligence 1, at least boosts that and makes that better. So, we made the sacrifice of Intelligence, but we're going to make the best of it with Luck 5. The last one, Agility 9, or Agility 8, sorry. We're going to get it up to 9 really quickly in Sanctuary Hills, and we'll see that in a second. But Agility starting high is huge. That's our action points, and there are some really good perks for a melee build, including also Stealth is a big one. We're going to be sneaking around a lot, considering we have to get up close and personal with most of our enemies. So that is going to be our special, and our name is going to be Bonk. Sounds good. All right, let's get this party started.
I'll find who did this.
All right, first off, we're going to get our Weiss ring and sell that immediately. I decided we're a robot. We don't give a fuck about nothing. We're going to be complete dicks this whole playthrough. And our first whacking weapon. All right, let's get into it. And whack. And a whack. And a whack. And a whack. And a whack. Alright, some stim packs. Those are definitely good. Now, 10mm round and a pistol. Not that useful to us. Good thing is, we can sell them. Cool that ammo is basically going to become currency to us, because we don't need it. So we can sell it. Alright, bunch of whacking coming right up. Whack! 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 Very good. 2 more to whack. Whack! Whack! Now, we already have a level up, and as you can see, 88 health. Not very good. But we will... Worry not, we will fix that eventually. Put on our eyeglasses, get +1 perception. Alright. Let's check out our level. Alright, so looking at levels, not great. However, we will be getting +1 agility here soon. The main reason that we need that is for bullets right here. It's pretty freaking crazy for a melee build. Now, first thing we're going to take, actually, just to get more levels, is Idiot Savant right here. With a low intelligence, we should have a pretty good chance of popping that off often. So let's get out of this vault. Now, I'll be honest, at first I debated. I was like, alright, well, I'm going to no gun playthrough, so I might as well remove all these mods I have for guns, right? But then I decided, no, I'm not, because those guns are really powerful, and it's going to make it more of a challenge if the enemies can spawn with them. So I thought it'd be cool to actually leave the guns in and have to deal with those on the battlefield. Just got a switchblade early on, which is a good one to have, so we're going to equip that as well. Oh, and we can actually... Where did I get this short handmade shotgun? Did I start with that? In my inventory? I don't know. Either way, we can't use it. We're just going to sell it. Alright, let's head into Sanctuary. Now, we're actually going to ignore Mr. Codsworth here for a moment, because we're going to go deal with the creatures within Sanctuary ourselves. So let's get in here and start whacking. These are ranged creatures, so this might be a little challenging. Oh, not so far. And there should be one more. Yep. Wham! All right. So far, things are going great with this melee build. And the next house should be this one over here. Whack! And whack! And whack! Ooh, look at that. One hit, and look how much damage that did. Ooh, this is going to be a tough playthrough, I bet. But we're going to get it done. Alright. I'm going to finish up searching around here in Sanctuary, see what else we can find. Probably talk to Codsworth, and then we're going to move on to Conquered. Alright, let's talk some old junk to Codsworth.
As I live and breathe.
Now, I know we were going to be dicks the whole time, but we are actually going to take this. This is a free pass. I think no matter what your charisma is, you can pass this check, and we may even get Idiot Savant on it.
Codsworth, you're acting a little weird. What's wrong?
Okay, we did not get Idiot Savant.
Here and secure the home front.
Alright, cool. We can get Grognak the Barbarian. That's definitely something we're going to want. Critical hits with unarmed melee permanently do 5% more damage. Definitely useful for our melee build. And this is where we're going to up our agility to 9. And we are going to take now probably one of the most important perks for this playthrough. We actually have 2 level ups. So we are going to be taking Blitz, which increases the distance we can use VATS, which is going to be huge, huge in the throughout this entire playthrough, honestly. All right, what else do we want to take? Getting Advanced Lock could actually be good right now. There is one Advanced Lock down in that cellar we could go back and get. I think I might do that. Since we're gonna be leveling up quick, we can actually be a little sparing with our level up points. And well, there wasn't too much of value in this save here, but ammo is currency, so that is still always good to get. Oh, and I forgot a can the last time I was here. And I forgot that. All right, I think I got everything else here. Oh, sugar bombs. Let's go. I believe there are some rad roaches that spawn in here. Oh yeah. All right, so we can sneak actually, real quick. And we're gonna look at the range on that. Bam! And we just teleport across. Oh, there's another one. Oh, I was not aware of that. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, well that was unfortunate. But as you saw, we have a ton of range on our VATS in melee now, which is going to be very useful throughout this entire playthrough. I believe there are some more rad roaches over here somewhere. I always try to do that. I don't know if you watch the other playthrough, but I literally try to do it every time. Should be one more? Or is that it? I think that might be it. Alright, before we leave, we're going to cook up this food we've got. Because we're definitely going to be needing all the healing we can get to play through like this. And then we're going to head out to Red Rocket Station. Don't forget your free trash can grenades. Time to pick up our one and only companion. Hello, dog meat.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself? Sort of a flea bag, aren't you?
Look, sorry, we gotta be dicks the whole time, no matter. Even to the dog. No exceptions.
Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Alright, I'm a little bit nervous about this part, because I remember I died on the other playthrough when I was allowed to use a gun. So, I'm a little nervous about these mole rats. I know they're coming. Ooh, a hard hat. That'll do. Yeah, it's already an iBot? I guess that's with your level, huh? It's the cool thing about being higher level. Everything kind of comes a bit sooner. What? Damn, you really went through here and everything. Oh! Sounds like the mole rats are here. Alright. Oh, where'd he go? Okay. I need to be careful with VATS. because it leaves me stuck for quite a while. Oh boy. Need to make sure I'm hitting this other one. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, the iBot's helping. Yes. Although he's cheating. Ow, 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 ow. You're cheating and you're shooting me. I've had enough of you. He broke the rules. He broke the rules. Ow. There's nothing I could do. He broke the rules. Alright, that's them dealt with, and just like before, we are going to set up base here in our Red Rocket truck stop. Okay. Store all of our junk, except we are going to be taking our cigar boxes, our cigarette cartons, and our packs of cigarettes. Those are very valuable for selling. Okay. Let's see what we can do, if anything, to our stuff. I don't think we can do anything here. These require science. That's another thing that sucks. We are still going to need to up our intelligence, so we definitely need to get the intelligence bobblehead as fast as possible. So that we can start upping our intelligence score to get to that. Check our switchblade. Yep, nothing we can do either. Gotta upgrade our blacksmithing, which actually we may be able to do. We can, but do I want to? Not sure what's better to take right now. I think just getting big leagues would be a lot better. Just having that bonus damage. Granted, we are one-shotting a lot right now because we're in the early game. We have the 5 times damage modifier on. So that is kind of already doing the job. Perhaps getting sneak would be pretty good early on. Getting better stealth. I think so. Although moving target could be good too. Increased resistance while sprinting would be really good. Ninja is going to be really important. ×4 and all the way up to, I believe, ×10. Yeah, over here for melee sneak attacks, which is going to be huge. So I think we're actually going to go with sneak, because for now our weapon's doing enough damage. All right, and with that, let's move on to Concord. First, we're going to have a quick meal. Actually, baked bloatfly isn't bad, considering we're about to deal with some critters over here. There they are. Let's see how close we can get. Okay, it's still not close enough. Ooh. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I really thought we'd be close enough. Ah, come on. There we go. Actually, how do you... There we go. Damn it, I pressed E. I meant to go closer to it. Oh. These are not good. Oh my god, that's killing me. Okay, we need a stim pack. Heal faster, heal faster, heal faster. Oh! Did you see how close that was? All right, that just proves it, ladies and gentlemen. This is not going to be super easy. Even with an XP multiplier, this is going to be a pretty scary playthrough. Mainly because of our low health, but that'll get higher eventually. All right, moving on. All right, we got to be careful here with the raiders. Gotta sneak up as much as we can. Oh, where did you come from? Pool cue, that's actually weapons we can use, and some armor. That is very, very good. Alright, we're still hidden. We're in caution right now. Be very careful. See if we can get up here.
No way I could pick
that's expert. I can't do that yet. Oh, all these guns that we can't use. Alright, let's see. Make sure we're saving plenty in case we die. Hate to be reset too far. Alright, let's sneak on up. Alright, we're getting spotted. Still not shooting at us though. Alright, let's go for it. Nice. Look at that range on that bats, man. It's crazy. And just like that, the melee build takes right care of them. Perfect. We're picking up guns for now since we have a ton of weight, and we'll just sell them off. Make some good money. Already have a dilemma. We'll take the overall more. And we have a pool cue now. We're actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make this on the right and the switchblade on the left. So we'll have slow. Oh, actually, that's gonna bother me. Do this and then do that. All right, so we have fast, medium, and slow. So 17 from that, 18 for the knuckles. So really, there's no point in using the knuckles. But we can actually upgrade the knuckles sooner than the other thing, I believe. And we just got a ton of XP from the XP boost here, so that's good. I don't know why I picked up that hat. And once again, we're not going to take the armor from the Minutemen. I feel like that is kind of cheating. The only reason it's there because of the militarized Minutemen mod we have, so we're going to leave that there. We are going to take the laser musket, because again, we can sell it later. And, oof, this is going to be fun. Let's get in here. I wonder if we can actually reach him from up here. If I'm right here? No, okay, so it won't teleport you up. But that's alright. There is a raider over here. Gotta be extra careful. Right. Where is that raider? Could have sworn there's one out here. Not sure where he's at right now. But hey, more stuff to sell. Dog meat's doing all right. And we'll go ahead and open this up for now. Why not? We're gonna do lockpicking because computers are a pain in the ass. And we're gonna grab that ahead of time. All right, now I don't know where the raider is that's normally down here, but we gotta go quick as we can up and to the right, unless we can stay hidden. Maybe we can stay hidden. We already have a switchblade. Don't need that. Oh boy. All right, we are spotted. We're gonna go to the right over here. These guys. And just like that, wham. Oh, that's a shotgun next to us. Really wish we'd hit him first. Oh, that could have been the end of us. We're gonna save after that sketch thing that just happened. Okay. We're gonna take the leather right leg. We're gonna put on our hat. It's not great, but it'll have to do. All right, let's go back out and see if we can take out those guys that were out here. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, there we go. That's good. And that's good as well. Assault gas mask is better. So you will take the leather right arm, put on the assault gas mask, and drop that. All right. Continue through.
Playing games with me, huh?
There's about to be a lot of them, so I think Switchblade might be a smart option here. It's a shotgun I hear, so we're gonna be careful. That was the shotgun. Got her. Oh, you wanna go? You just messed with the wrong melee guy.
Come on.
Greater left arm. That's good. There we go. Alright. We have a lot of guns to sell. We're gonna take that overall higher energy thing. Actually, we're gonna keep the hard hat. I didn't even realize that. And that lets us keep our eyeglasses as well. And we have a Raider right arm. Awesome. Bunch of junk we just dropped. Alright, let's have a chat with good old Preston.
Man, I don't know.
Uh-huh. You owe me.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. I have my own problems, Garvey.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. That's my business.
All right, fine. A month ago, there were 20 of them.
It's a cruel world.
You think I don't know that?
Better be a good one.
Just being a
Sturgis.
dick.
Tell him.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of Cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
This is crazy.
Just hear me out. Get the suit.
Actually, Terminator probably would have answered
Minigun
that with
right
hell
off the
yeah.
vertibird. Do that.
Minigun. Now we're talking.
Even though we
I
can't
know,
use
right?
it.
Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably.
Sure.
It can be. But we can't. Look.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion.
Well, all right.
Alright, and with all that, we get our first
Perfect.
special bobblehead. Perception increased by 1, and we are now able to upgrade Demolition Expert, which is going to be very important for the next task ahead of us. But for now, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and in the next episode, we will be dealing with one of the biggest struggles in the early game for a melee-only build, and then from that point on, we're pretty much going to start our hunt for the bobbleheads. And we'll do the story along the way. A lot of it will kind of be along the way. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.